I'm Lee, and this week, this is actually my second intro because I was working on a video, I'm running out of propane, and I don't have any more, and I don't know that I'll get it done. So I'm switching gears, going to shoot another video that I don't need propane for. So that video is a mallet, and this is a piece of cherry, and this is a piece of maple. Now the maple is dried out, it was actually laying in the woods. I'd cut it a few months ago. This is pretty old. Now the outside looks terrible, but the inside is still really tough. You can see there's a slug on it. It's a little wet on the outside, but strip all that down. The core is plenty big enough for the mallet that I need for blacksmithing, and this will make a perfect handle. First order of business is to strip some of this off. Now, I need to strip this down, and I want it more or less rectangular because most of my blacksmithing hammers have a rectangular shape. I think it helps with fatigue. Not that I'm going to be swinging this thing a lot. I only need it for bending things that at the forge that I would normally damage with steel. So I'm going to rectangle this handle off, and then I'll start getting the head ready for a hole in it. Now, just for fun, I have this, which was my great-grandfather's. I've never used it, and I had a big bit for it, and so I figure I'll probably just use it today. Just guess where the middle is, don't really matter. Now, if you're going to run one of those hand drills like that with a bit that big, you better eat a big breakfast and pack a lunch, because that about wore me out just trying to get that through there. But it's done. Now I can work on a handle to get it fitted to this. Since I've kind of made this more or less primitive, my grandfather taught me this whenever I was a kid. If you didn't have any sandpaper, you got to be real careful though. You got to wear a leather glove. But a piece of glass will clean these up. It'll file little shavings off and help smooth up everything. Final touch, I'm going to put some boiled linseed oil on this. Protect it. Maybe give it a little bit better shine also. So I've got it done. I like the curve in the handle, which was natural just with the stick that I had. This was maple, this was cherry. This turned out really nice. It's going to work perfect for what I need it for, which is just anything I put a twist in or I don't want to damage with a hammer, I can use this. If it breaks or wears out, it's no big deal. It's just made from some wood I had laying around. Now this would have been more ideal if this was square cut instead of round, but I don't have any chisels small enough to reach down in there and hollow that out. The only one I have is that big one I made. But I think it'll work fine. Looks good, functioned perfect, didn't cost me nothing. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you watching. Next week, I should have everything assembled for my next project. I didn't want to do it in 2 parts. That's why I switched to do this, which I needed anyways. Turned out perfect. So I appreciate it. Have a good day.